So, you thought this year would only bring Formula 1 sets in Speed Champion scale, huh? Well, no, there is more coming. Like today's set, this Honda S2000 from the Too Fast Too Furious. Back when the franchise was really about the cars and tuning. Not like this nonsense BS nowadays. This is a 9+ set with the set number 77241 and it contains exactly 300 pieces. The MSRP is 27 USD or euros, so the price to price ratio is around 9 cents, placing it roughly in the mid-range. And on the back of the box you can see the real beast, though not in this pink color of course, but still, we are talking about one of my favorite cars here, so I'm really curious about this. Alright, so this teeny tiny box contains 4 numbered bags, plus 1 for the extra rims. Here's the chassis piece. Tons of stickers. I hate them. And here's the manual, which will be 86 pages long, but we have no extra information about Suki's car, so there is that. There's nothing else to do. I'm gonna start this build right now. Alright, so the car turned out great, but there is one huge issue they still haven't fixed. I'll show you in a moment, but first let's see the building experience. Alright, so the build started with the chassis and the rear of the car, and already at this stage I had to install a neon-like piece underneath. Then this neon effect continued into the trunk area as well, although once the car is finished you won't really see them. But they still added some translucent pink parts here too. From the second bag, I had to install the gear shift, and then I fully covered up the rear section. Next came the seats, and yes, those are pink controllers. And the most exciting part, the 2-liter F20C VTEC engine. It's represented with a beautiful red element and a nice little VTEC sticker. But take a good look at it now, because once the build is done, you'll never see it again. It gets completely covered later on. Then came the doors, finishing the interior, and finally the front end of the car with that big front bumper. And with that, the Honda was complete. Now, as you can see, the set comes with one minifigure, Suki. And this figure is completely new in every way. That pink legs give off that light baggy pants vibe that she wore in the scene. Her skin even shows through a little on the figure. Some side printing would have been nice though. The iconic purple crop top, or whatever it is there too. And look at her hair. It's a recolored Dumbledore hairpiece. She has 2 facial expressions, one more focused and serious, and one cheerful. But now, what's my problem with the car? Well, it's the same one I have with a lot of sets that use stickers. This shade of pink is not the same as the surrounding LEGO parts. It's pathetic. We've been telling LEGO for about 4 or 5 years now that this isn't very premium. If you are going to charge premium prices, at least fix this. But no, the stickers are much lighter in color than the actual parts. It's a joke. Which is especially frustrating because the car itself is insanely detailed, especially at this scale. For example, look at the printed front headlights. In this case, I think that was a great choice. There is no way to build it better, so I like it. The whole front bumper is massive, way bigger than on a stock car, so the wheelside Millennium body kit is already making a strong appearance here. The hood is nice, or kinda nice if the stickers were decent. If they insist on using stickers, fine, though it's still ridiculous at this price point. At least use color matching shades. Moving on, we've got the new wheel covers. They are not exactly like the originals, but honestly, they are fine. I like the new print on the windshield, it adds a lot to the overall look. And the anime girl on the side of the car looks super cool. About 85% of it is printed, only smaller details were done with stickers. But again, you can clearly see the shade difference here too. The interior is really well done, the pink seats look great, and the dashboard is fully detailed, even with that little extra screen showing the angry manga girl. Fantastic. Plus, the figure fits perfectly inside. She looks great with the car. Finally, at the back you can see the cover for the soft top. That's where it folds down. The rear is nice and wide, and the rims looks good here too. And finally, the S2000's rear. Honestly, it looks phenomenal. Although almost everything is stickered back here, but the taillights and the Honda logo looks great. You can clearly see the wheel side rear bumper, which is a bit wider than the stock. Plus, the spoiler is movable, but that's not exactly a groundbreaking feature. So overall, the car looks awesome. The model nicely captures the original's features, and even the tuning elements were included, despite this being a pretty small set. And let's not forget the unique Suki minifig. Soon we'll have the whole family. But the stickers totally ruined the experience. You all know how much I hate them. But that's not even the issue here. I get it, LEGO cuts cost where they can, and that's not going to change. But the fact that you have to pay a premium price and the stickers don't even remotely match the part colors, that's just ridiculous. If you pick up this set, don't apply the stickers, it looks much better without them. So guys, what do you think of this set? Let me know in the comments below, and if you like what you saw, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye bye!